Good morning. Thank you for joining Goose Got You Entertainment. We are here to keep things good. We always keep things good, as you know, especially our insights for your week picks. My name is Marquez Goode, and I'm your boy, the owner of the podcast, and our co-host should be coming in very, very soon for this week's podcast. Today's main topic. My boy supposed to be coming in pretty soon. Hopefully, he should be chiming in. But today's main topic is the Cowboys and the Redskins, but you just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. I'm not gonna give it to you off the jump street, but this is how you just gotta wait a little bit longer for that game. My boy should be coming in pretty soon. Hopefully, the update on the Titans and Chargers, 10-6. Chargers lead, 4 minutes left in the second quarter, going to halftime. I'll give you updates on that game while we're still in effect. Not to say that. But this matchup, y'all have to stay on this podcast and watch this. Tell your friends to come on. I know we got a bunch of Cowboys and Redskin fans out there that are willing to come in here and look at this podcast to see what I got to say. I've had emails, I've had messages, I had phone calls to tell me who I should have picked this week. That's hilarious once and all by itself. But therefore, let's get the ball rolling. Just to recap a little bit about the games. Last week, Green Bay Packers faced the 49ers. And you see that game was very tight, contested game. My boy's trying to chime in now. Give me 1 second. Let me bear with me. Recapping the Green Bay Packers game. It was very contested. Both teams are young and very, very banged up on each side of the ball. The Green Bay Packers, as you know, we've been very banged up. Oh, here we go. Okay, he's getting set. I'll let you get set while I'm still doing this. But very banged up team. Aaron Rodgers offense is very banged up. Not having Cobb, not have Allison, and still Rodgers battling that leg injury. That's the main keys in this game. But the Packers didn't want to click as normal. Getting a little bit of feedback. Hey Cam. Got a little bit of feedback, brother.
I'm listening. I'm sorry. Go
All
ahead.
right. Let's see. Getting a little bit of feedback. All right, we good. Hey Cam. I'm getting a little bit of feedback on my end.
From your end?
I think so.
I can hear you a little bit. It's kind of lagging a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, like I was saying, was Rodgers battling the leg injury last week, and then you have his offense being very banged up. They struggled a little bit along the way. The Packers were 7 out of 12 on their pickups, meaning they scored 3 or 7 points. While turning the ball over on downs once last week, Rodgers still had 25 of 46 completions, 425 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, the quarterback for the 49ers, my God, this kid is good. Don't get me wrong. He's still young, but he threw 16 of 23. Congratulations, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. 1 interception being in the mainstream, meaning he could have won the game against the Green Bay Packers. I'm not going to sit here and say that the Green Bay Packers had this thing sold up from the start. It didn't work that way. I was sweating and some more. Hey, Cam, it sounds a little rough. It might be my end. I'm trying to figure out.
No, I know for a fact it's my end. My internet's down over here for some odd reason.
Okay.
The router went down.
Because I'm getting a little bit of feedback, and that's what I'm trying to make sure it don't affect the listeners trying to hear in.
All right, wait. Let me try something right quick.
Okay. Had a little bit of technical difficulties with the mics this morning. On his end, the connection's a little down. On my end, it's a little crazy. We'll try to figure out, find something to fix this. Yeah, but the 49, like I was saying, he's going to fix that. He has some technical difficulties with his mic. I know it sounded a little rough. Thank you, Mike, for coming in with that. I heard it on my end. I'm trying to fix it. But like I was saying, while he's fixing that, still recapping the game. The difference between the Green Bay Packers and the 49ers game was it was simply a younger quarterback. I mean, it was a firefight to the end. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Packers fan, and I'm going to tell you no matter what. If my team is trash, they're trash. If they're good, they're good. But Rodgers, never give the ball to Aaron Rodgers. Cowboy fans have found that out very, very difficult. A lot of teams have found it out very, very difficultly. In a game that Aaron Rodgers, giving him the ball back with 2 minutes, at least having 2 timeouts on the clock is never good. Aaron Rodgers connected with Devontae Adams more than 3 times on the last 2 possessions. Not only that, he corner pocket, hit him, touchdown. He hit him right there. And then later, Aaron Rodgers set up with a nice, good old field goal to let Mason Crosby reform himself, because we know last week that Mason Crosby missed not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 field goals. I mean, I was ready to tell him to get him out of here. I'm telling y'all, I was ready to say, hey, it's time to go and let Mason Crosby get out the door and let's get another field goal kicker. I'm not going to say that. But again, Aaron Rodgers' magic week by week shows little by little. No matter where he goes and how he played, how hurt he'll still come in. Let's see. Cam is trying to join us once more. Let's see if Cam. Let's see, Adam. Let's see if I can do that. Cam should be coming in. Hopefully. Let's see if he come in. Okay, let's see. All right, we got a little bit better, I believe. Yeah, we're better. That's better. Connection. I think connection issues across this area is pretty bad recently. But I just recapped the Packers game and how Green Bay Packers came to victory because we were on the bye week. And, I got to come on my podcast with the Aaron Rodgers, with the good jersey on to show you what I got. I mean, I'm hoping more Cowboy fans come in here soon because I really want them to hear what I got to say later on. And I want the Redskins fans to definitely hear what I got to say later on because this is going to get good. But let's start recapping the Broncos and Cardinals game. I came on live. I mean, I gave you a little update on Thursday night right before the game. I'm going to tell you how passionate I'm about this podcast. I was coming out, getting out the car with my group of friends, college friends, and I was like, I cannot hold it no longer. It was inside my body that I had to go and do a video, and I was coming out of the parking lot of Walmart. And I said, let me get out the car and let me give y'all this update before this game go on. My connection was bad, so I was like, I can't go live, but let me go ahead and shoot this video and give you what I got to give you. So here it is. The Broncos and the Cardinals game. I told y'all the bad defense of the Broncos was going to indeed embarrass the Cardinals. I mean, it's the Cardinals. Indeed. They only won 1 game. Okay, I understand, but people came at me like I didn't know what I was talking about Thursday night. They were like, well, you think the Broncos defense is good? I'm like, they better than most of these defenses out here. Well, name me another defense that's a little bit, I mean, the Rams. But anybody else, the Chiefs defense, even though they're winning games and they're like they are, it's the offense that's making them look good. It's not none of their defenses. And that's the thing people are getting wrong. I was like, hold on now. You coming at me and you try to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, but name me another defense right now in the NFL that's better than the Broncos, except for the Chiefs and the Rams, but they really got high-powered offenses that make them come back. The Patriots won't be nothing without their offense, but the defense sure is not crumbling nothing. And that game right there, I mean, I gave a breakdown. I don't know. If you want to see the breakdown of that game, you can go back to my Thursday night film and you can say, oh, he did it just right. I mean, I'm telling you, defense was brutal. I mean, Rosen was standing there. I remember one play, I thought he was dead. I mean, I thought he was lunch because Miller came out of nowhere and Rosen petted the ball. And I'm talking about he saw him I thought he phased the devil. He saw death in his eyes and strip sack straight out. And I'm just, I don't know, 3 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles. What kind of defense can you what else can you ask for? I don't understand what can you ask for better in a team in a defense like that against that team. I know they had some receivers. They got 10 points. Don't get me wrong. They did score. They could show you they had the ability to score. But just that defense, people just, I don't know. They just shocked me. And I'm going to give you a little bit more before we jump into the insight part of Goose Got You Entertainment. The game last night with the Lakers and the Rockets, I mean, we saw ejections. We saw fists thrown. We surely wasn't LA. I mean, this game was outrageous. I'm flipping the switch of sports, but we are a sports talk podcast, so we got to give you a little bit of everything because basketball is in full effect. And LeBron and company took a loss last night in a game that I didn't think was going to happen like that. I mean, I didn't honestly think LeBron was going to take a loss like that. I mean, I thought it'd be closer, but after the ejections, I kind of said, okay, yeah, it might be, and they're fortunate they will take a loss tonight. I mean, but it was all in effect of Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul playing innocent. There's no pity party here. I can't sit there. You don't push no man, another person in his face. You never do that. And you're going to expect somebody to throw hands because you touch somebody in their face. You are asking for fists to be thrown. And
another, I guess, alpha male on the court. And what did Rajon do? He said, "Oh, you touching me? Boom."
That's definitely what happened.
That's what he deserves. I'm not gonna let another man touch me in my face. He's not retaliating.
Oh,
that's just disrespect.
No, you don't do that.
So I really like what Rondo did, honestly. It's early in the season, so it's fun. It's exciting. It's bringing more people.
It surely is gonna bring more people, more butts and seats.
But I just don't see the Lakers doing much this year.
Now, after that loss last night, that team's the least of all the ones who are high powered. The ones in that area that are high powered. That's the bottom of the bottom. I mean, not saying that the Rockets are bad. Don't get me wrong, and don't come at me. But I'm just saying they're the least powerful team right now, and that's what I'm thinking. Seeing the Lakers go out like that with all of the people that they have, I don't care. People been coming at me saying, "Well, LeBron ain't got no more help." He got a lot of help. He just got to beat it. He got to come around. You got to work around with him. That's just how it is. But I'm gonna come back to that after the NFL. People been waiting for the NFL to come out. They're not waiting on this. I gave an update earlier because last night I was up very late getting stuff together and trying to figure out about the Titans and Chargers game. The Titans came out to a hot start. Hot. I'm talking about they came out blazing, but now they're slowly burning down, as we know. I mean, now both that team is looking at 500, crying out loud, after suffering that brutal loss to the Ravens defense. I'm talking about the Ravens defense. They shut them down. And I'm not going to even say nothing else more about it. Marcus Mariota didn't collect a touchdown, nor did he throw an interception. So that's a huge thing. But the main thing, the Ravens defense sacked him 11 times. That's the brutal point. That means somebody's not blocking. Somebody's not doing something. Somebody's not reading something. Somebody's not doing something. But on the other hand, the Chargers, they played the Browns. Thank God they won. But not even that. They injured Baker, which I think they don't have an injury report, but we all know we saw him limping off the field. So he got some kind of bruise or something that's causing that injury. Some ankle injuries happening right now. They ain't gonna put it up there, but we know not everybody will put their injuries up because that's a target. This game right here is going on. I selected with the Chargers. This game is going to be a huge test for both teams because they're both in the same little category right now. But some questionable players. Travis Benjamin's questionable. Gordon is questionable. But in that sense, I did go with the Chargers. Chargers are leading right now, as I know of. But it could change because they're about to go into halftime. So anything's liable to happen. I know you got some insight for this game because that game right there is just kind of a little bit difficult right there.
I was expecting the Chargers to just flat out embarrass Tennessee in this first half. I'm not gonna lie to you because Tennessee offense has not proved anything to me whatsoever. And to see what happened to them last week with the Ravens was just like, okay, well, the Chargers don't necessarily have as good as a defense as the Ravens, but their offense is more high-powered than the Ravens. So I'm like, the Chargers, they can get stops. Bet, cool, fantastic. And what comes next? Phillip Rivers. Ingram. Eckler. Williams. You know, what's the other guy's name? Other wide receiver. Keenan Allen. I'm expecting them to gun just air raiding, embarrassing Tennessee for secondary. But it's a close game.
It is.
It's early. Let's not take anything away from that. But I believe the Chargers will come in second half, guns blazing.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now about that game. Like I don't think the Titans really. If they haven't kicked no fire up yet, I don't see no fire being kicked up later on in the second half, and that's why I think the Titans going to have a Tony Romo effect, and they're going to definitely lose that game. Next, Patriots and Bears in Chicago. The Patriots had a thriller against Patrick Mahomes. I'm a huge Patrick Mahomes fan, and every week they know I brag about him. This is not his game, but he fought. He fought. Even though that record's not broken in Foxborough, but Patrick Mahomes gave them lights out. I'm talking about he banged for blow against Tom Brady and company, and it ended in a field goal. If that don't tell you nothing else about the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, I don't know what else to give you. This thing right here is Brady and the bunch won the game by a field goal. Do you get it? A field goal, 3 points. He couldn't win it. He couldn't do it. He proved himself again. The Patriots are declining. And the same thing, where was both defenses in this game? I understand Patrick Mahomes did. They did get 2 interceptions, but did they score off any of them? No. That's the point. Patrick Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns, so he cleaned up his 2 interceptions and added on 2 on the board. Not only that, Brady. What did Brady even do? I don't think did he throw a touchdown? He threw one. That's not Brady should have been throwing more than that against the Chiefs. More than that. I expect more than that. I don't have no respect for him until he do something today.
But when the run game was doing, why not hand the ball off?
But you're Brady. You're Brady.
I understand that. But when Michelle, whatever his name is, a running back, when he's running, he had 2 touchdowns. And I would hand it to him every time. I don't care if my name is Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning. He was running the way he was running. Give him the ball, let him. Come on now.
I understand that, but you're Tom Brady. You're Tom Brady. You have to throw the ball a little bit. You cannot sit back there and just pat the ball and just hand it off. You have to show lights out. I will not dare let a young quarterback like Patrick Mahomes come into my house and out-throw me. It will not happen. Never. No, you will not. No, you're not going to sit here and come in my house and out-dog me. You just got me holding on to 1 touchdown. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. No, I'm telling the coach, give me the ball. I'm going to Gronk. I'm going to somebody else. No hand. If I got to throw it to the running back and he scores, that's how I got to do it. If I got to throw a wheel route, we got to do it. I mean the win and the statistics. Because if I come out with a game like this, I want to be able to say I threw 2 touchdowns.
Hey, but you know what? They got the win. That's all that matters.
I mean, it's always matters to everybody. I mean, we can win by safety. That's all that matters. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Like I was saying, if you got going off like that. He's on a tear. Why not just say, okay, take off with 5 yards every time? That's fine with me.
Yeah,
I mean, his job a lot, but Brady struggled that game.
He surely did.
He definitely struggled. So maybe that's why he just.
And how old is the man? How old is that man? 40. He should be struggling. He should be. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But in the same sense, like my cousin said, the interception before halftime did cost him. Patrick Mahomes, he's showing that he still is young, which indeed he is. But that's another thing. The Bears, on the other hand, had the only overtime game last weekend, which them and the Dolphins bowed at it because, the Bears defense is dangerous. And the Bears defense showed it. They clogged up the goal line on the 1 yard line and forced a fumble to give them the ball back. That's decent enough. The Bears defense did it themselves. They held the game up as much as possible. They put their backs against the wall and they dug it out. But in the same sense, Trubisky had to do a whole lot better. Not only that, Khalil Mack got hurt. Khalil Mack played through an injury. Sometimes you do have to play injured, and I believe in that. But they held it up. Defensively, they held it up. But offensively, they let it go. And then, obviously, the defense caused the loss, but, things happen. I mean, you can't hold a game so long and your offense don't do nothing, and then it's going to be a slip and slop somewhere. And that's what happened, field goal game. But again, this game right here makes a difference. Gronk is doubtful to play today. That's a key thing right there with itself for Tom. He's out?
No, he's not playing.
Oh, so that's even worse. Hollister is out. That's another key. Not even that. They have 2 defensive ends that are subject to be pulled out the game today. So that's another. They're hurting all the way around, and they're coming. But not even that. Khalil Mack. I told my friend I had to do that. I always give emphasis on Khalil Mack's name. It's certain people you give their name out like that. Khalil Mack's questionable with an ankle injury. And as a big guy, that's hard if you're on the field. You're on that ankle. No matter what, you're on that ankle. So that's going to be a big tale of 2 stories right there. If he even plays, I wouldn't even play him today. Honestly, you're leading the division right now. I mean, today's game do matter for your division, but you got the Packers on a bye week. So that's one game you got kind of off, and it's not forced. But Hey, I'm worried about the Green Bay Packers because my Packers on the bye week. We came off a win. The fact that you came on here and you will tell me how you lost your mind? How you lost your mind? I really think you lost your mind. To tell me who's worried about the Green Bay Packers? You done lost your mind?
Relevant to the NFL this week. Yes.
Oh, we're irrelevant. The last time I checked, we won the game last week. Huh? Talk to me. Where you at? No. Well, it is current. We on a bye week. We in a win. We don't care. It's 31 other teams. We don't care about the rest of them. Yeah. Steelers, Redskins, Giants, I don't care. But the same thing, even the Cowboys don't care. We here. But this game today, I contemplated all week long about who I had winning this game. Until Khalil Mack's news came out, I'm going with the Patriots this week, even though they're banged up too, because I don't think Trubisky's going to be able to do it. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I don't think the Bears defense is going to hold up too far. So I'm going with the Patriots.
I just got news too that Josh Gordon is active, and I believe Josh Gordon may have a big game against that second in Chicago. Khalil maybe being out possibly. Where's the pressure coming? I haven't seen much support secondary from the Bears. I mean, the first set of Chicago is giving all the pressure, so you really can't say
Yeah, that game is just it's gonna be interesting. I want to watch that game because I want to see both defensive hurt, both offenses are a little banged up. So I want. I mean, I truly want to see this. I want that game to be on TV. If I had a game to choose, I would like to see that game on TV. There's another game, there's a couple other games that's really out there. The Ravens and Saints game. I want to see that's going to be a physical one. We're going to get to that game. The most unwatched game in America. Award goes to by Goose Got You Entertainment. Is the Bills versus Colts will be the most unwatched game in America, and I give you that. Brought to you by Goose Got You Entertainment. But both teams are not even 500 people. The Bills had one blowout game, and they thought they won a championship and a lollipop. Yeah, throw some likes up there if y'all want to hear about that game because I don't really talk about it. But the Colts, meanwhile, can't even get iced out of a freezer. I mean, they can't keep cold water right now. And not even that, the Bills got several injuries. And if I go on and on about this, I'll take all my podcast time. But Josh Allen's out. They're playing a quarterback that they don't even know nothing about right now. We don't even know nothing about him. I don't even know his name.
Okay. It's Derek Anderson.
Who?
Exactly.
Did he play for the Cardinals or somebody and then they dropped him?
Cardinals, the Browns. He's just been passed around the league, bro.
Passed around like a pencil in the classroom. So sad.
I won't say it. I'm glad you said it.
Jones is out. That's a receiver for the Bills, I think. Ray McCloud. I don't even that Ray name got me. He's out. Wow, the Colts are not even a team anymore. I don't even know what to say about them in this game. I didn't have much to even go in my notes about. When I looked at this game last night, I didn't feel like even wasting a sheet of paper. I feel like pulling out me one of these good. But I said I'm not going to even waste that. But indeed, I'm talking a bunch of trash about the Colts. Hey, Cowboy fans, get more of your Cowboy fans and Redskin fans in here because I want y'all to light this up when I get on this topic. Not even that, but I think the Colts will take this game. I only say the Colts take this game. The Bills ain't got nobody. They can put me a quarterback, and I might have a better chance of throwing a touchdown. Yeah. I come out there slinging the ball. They might give me a contract for one day. All I need is $100. I don't even need nothing else. See, I'll blow the game. I'll blow the game for $100. I just go out there throwing interceptions just for fun of it. I mean, it ain't won't hurt me. Oh, everybody waiting for me to see who I picked the Cowboys and Redskins game. My God, I'm gonna get hate mail. I'm gonna get all kind of threats. Bank account get hacked, everything. Lions and Dolphins. The Lions are two.
The Detroit Legend Killer Lions.
You come on here talking about the Lions in my division?
The Detroit Legend Killer Lions. I am so happy you brought them up.
Somebody has put something in your drink because you went crazy talking about the Lions like they're good. And the same, I understand they beat us. I understand they beat us. They knocked us off. They knocked the Patriots off. Wow. Ooh, congratulations. Both teams are banged up in the same sense. Jesse's in here, so yeah, you know, he's going to be commenting.
That is football. What I'm saying is
He won 2 games. That's the only 2 games they can win.
Legend Killer Lions. All right.
But
Playoff form right now. He's going to push the Lions to, I'm telling you right now, he's going to push and propel the Lions to victory today.
you done really lost your mind. You done really lost your mind. Here, you come up in here talking about the Lions.
He may be the best quarterback y'all have been.
I'm not going to even tell you. The fact is that you talking about the Lions Oh yeah, let me see. Jesse talked about half the screen. We have technical difficulties. Normally the internet on Cam's end is down. Um, we're trying our best to get it corrected, but we had to go with the podcast as normal. I can't stop the podcast. Trying to make it roll. Now have the screen process. That's something that's going on with Facebook and YouTube. You can catch me on YouTube also. Probably a better screen. I'm live there too. The link is followed on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, so you can get that all the way around. Oh my goodness, Jesse's always tighten up.
I was waiting for it.
He know he's coming at people, but in the same sense, let me get down to this. I understand the Lions has showed me to every possibility of what they can do against great quarterbacks. I'm gonna agree on you. I'm gonna agree with you. But the Lions showed their true colors up against the Packers, and they beat us. They knocked us off. Don't get me wrong. But they still showed there has some leaks in the roof that they need to come get repaired, but they ain't got no insurance. They out of insurance. They didn't even purchase the minimum, the bronze package. And that's what I'm saying. They showed what they had to do, but Rodgers still collected his touchdowns. So there's some leaks on the defense. And they're not playoff contention like that. If they're going to have leaks in the defense like that.
I mean, at this point, what NFL team is a really good playoff contender other than the Chiefs and the Rams? Realistically, a clear-cut playoff contending team. Who else in the NFL?
It's difficult to say. I had to do my notes on that. I had to get my time on that. I couldn't go off my head with it and tell you. But I'm not worried about all that. The Dolphins, on the other hand, after seeing Brock Osweiler, this game right here, he showed off again. He came out and showed what he can do with the Dolphins. Don't get me wrong. He still shows that, he had 2 interceptions. So, he did the best. But it was his first day out.
Still Brock Osweiler.
It's Brock.
It's still Brock. There's no Brocktober, any Miami Dolphin fans. None of that nonsense. It's still Brock Osweiler. Right?
Somebody started blew upset some Haterade in this system. I tell you, not Gatorade, Haterade. He's been holding a long time for this. I think this game will go to Dolphins. I don't care. We're in Miami. It's hot in Miami. The Detroit.
The disrespect.
No, it's not disrespect. It's just knowing that you know what you know that you know that you know.
Matthew Stafford, 300 yards.
You call it what you want, they can still lose 300 yards. What if Brock come out there and throw 200 yards and then you got the running back out there 100 yards? What you got to do about that? What you got to say about that?
Repeating what he did last week. I really think
well, you can believe what you want to believe. I know what I know. And I know that the Dolphins will take a win today. And when they take a win today, keep on believing. Because you are a Giants fan by the hat that we know what you're capable of doing. You up for anything in the world. Losers believe in losers. I understand that.
We are on our way back.
All right. You said playoffs. Playoffs. You talking about the playoffs? We just trying to win a game. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Somebody's very bold this morning. Hey, we talking about this game. We talking about the Giants. My followers are going down. That's bad. We need to get off top of the Giants. Y'all killing my vibe. Hey, well, you will. Dang on it. I'm letting you shine. Give you some time. We here. LeVar Ball style. Big ball entertainment. Vikings and Jets in New York. Greg is watching. Greg's been talking trash to me all week long. He even came to the possibility that the Jets would beat the Packers when they go to New Jersey. I said he got to sign me up because I'll be there to watch that. But the Vikings and Jets, this game, I have mixed emotions about it. I'm not gonna sit there and say I think about either team. We both have seen both teams come out on top, and we've seen them both come out on the bottom of both games. And Greg is probably he just exited the building because I saw his thing just go off. Jesse, call Greg and tell Greg get back on here. Don't walk away yet. He need to go see this. He need to see this. Don't run. Don't run. He running now. Oh, I'm about to text him when I get out of here. The Vikings got to win over the Cardinals. The 1-5 Cardinals. Are you kidding me? And they think they won a championship. Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins over here dancing. He dancing in the corner. And what you dancing about? Stop dancing. Get serious. It's time. It's about to go down in New Jersey. Let me tell you this. The Jets are trying to creep over 500. We ain't seen that in a long time. Yes, Greg, I said it. Greg. Text me about it later. Call me about it later. Your team is creeping over 500, buddy. They had a high-powered game against the Colts, and they came off. Jets defense came up big with 3 interceptions. Don't get me. I know. But you playing a veteran quarterback in Luck. It might have been Luck. They had 4 turnovers altogether. 4 turnovers altogether. 4. That's deep for a defense right now. This game right here, I think it's going to be defensive. I don't really see it in the fact that Cousins going to come out big. I don't see Cousins coming out big. I don't really see that at all. But I mean, yeah, like my cousin said, my dad is a Vikings fan. He's been there all a long time. I'm talking about way back, and it's trouble in my household when the Packers and Vikings go at it because we talk trash every time. We still talk trash. But he's talking trash now. My dad's in here talking trash now. He's still in here. My dad's been doing that little Kirk Cousins dance all week long. I think some guy got in his cup too. You and him got in the same cup, and now y'all just talking out y'all's head. But I believe the Jets, the Jets will win this game. It will be close. It'll be very defensive. But the Jets will come out and win this game. I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to have his game today. It's not going to be his game today. Jets.
He's been struggling. But
Again. Sam Darnold. That man's coming up in the world.
I believe in him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Terrell Pryor was released.
Yeah.
He was released.
Yep.
And Quincy Enunwa.
I don't know how to say his name either.
He's an actor. So I think the Vikings may beat them just off of that. Because can you name any of the other receivers on the Jets? I'm not trying to say receiver, but names matter. But seriously,
I don't know how the Jets roster right now. But I have faith in the Jets because of Sam Darnold.
Want to see the Jets win because they are representing New York.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's only right. It's only right.
You really think I care about New York City, New Jersey? They don't really care about that? No, I ain't gonna hurt y'all.
No disrespect.
The Jets will win that game. I hope Greg heard that. Yeah. If I can get a bonus on my first check. Look at me. The Panthers and Eagles in Philly. The Panthers, I've never been completely sold on them from the first game. Cam Newton is looking very, very sloppy out there. He's just barely pushing each week. That's what I say. He got a lot of mouth. He got true colors. He got nice gear. He got new gear. I mean, this guy's different, but he's being a little too different on this side. You hear me? And the same thing They're very inconsistent. I don't like being very inconsistent. That means you're not doing much. One week you're 23-3, the other week you're getting beat 23-3. I mean, what else do you want to do? I got Marcus, my friend Marcus on here. Call Reggie and tell him get on this podcast. He needs to hear about this. But the same thing, they won by 3 one week, and they lost by 10 the other. Jesse on here with the Eagles. We don't want you spelling Eagles in all caps. Get that trash off my screen, man. But in the same sense, neither one of them. I mean, the Eagles look like they want to go to the playoffs, but I don't see what's going to really happen with them. I'm still scared. I'm not scared of the Eagles anymore because they're crumbling too. I mean, they're looking bad too. But in the same sense, this is a good game for the Eagles in the NFC standards on the East side because you know that kind of area is a little foggy right now with teams and trying to figure out who's going to be on the top dog. And everybody's 3-2, everybody's 2-3, everybody's in that little ranking. And so that's a little funky and cloudy right now. Not even that. The Eagles have a lot to prove at the ugly win against you guys. That was ugly. I mean, I know how y'all's defense and offense is right now, but serious? Are you serious? The Eagles? But in the same sense, anyways, the verdict is the Eagles. I'm picking the Eagles this game. Panthers will not clear this. I talk a lot of trash about both teams, but that's how us analysts have to do. We've got to talk trash about both teams no matter what. Even if it's our best team, we got to talk trash. And that game right there goes to the Eagles. The Panthers got to prove me wrong. They got to prove me wrong. They got to definitely prove me wrong this week. But the Eagles are going to come on top. They're in Philly. Meanwhile, they're in Philly. So it should be a blowout.
I don't see Carolina scoring 14 points.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Because here's the kicker. Cam Newton has only attempted one pass this entire season over 20 yards. One pass.
He's scared. So how do you expect to win a game when you're afraid to throw the ball down? Whoa, Cam. Whoa. Jesse said the Eagles win another Super Bowl. Somebody done gave him some of that stuff that you done got and my dad done got. Did he hurt his finger again? And he must be in pain because he's still over there talking. I think it's too early in the day because he's still a little asleep. He need to wake up and smell the coffee. He's over there talking about another Super Bowl. Y'all, let me tell you, me and my friend talk about this. Y'all won one ring and a lollipop, and y'all think y'all are doing something. I mean, my God. I'm not going to waste my time on the Eagles. Another game I'm really not really interested in, but I got to talk about it. Browns and Bucks in Tampa. This game, the Browns have shocked me enough, huh?
Is Baker playing?
He's not on the injury report. So I'm believing he's going to go in there today, regardless of what injury he has. Now, it might be game day decision where they just didn't put him on the roster. I mean, on the injury report. Well, I haven't saw it yet. I haven't saw any news. The fact that the Browns have won 2 games so far, that's enough. That's enough as it is. We haven't saw that. I haven't saw that since I've been in football and sports myself. The Browns go winning 2. They can get a chance and tie game. So they're really on the brink of 500. That's hard to see. I haven't saw that since you look back in history, but I mean that's a different story. Baker Mayfield is hurt. I do know that for a fact because you saw him limp off the field last game, unless his pride was hurt. But not only that, the defense of the Browns is banged up now. That's a different story. That's a whole nother ballpark right there. This is the most confused team in the league, and that's the Bucks. That's the Bucks. Oh my! The Browns will beat the Packers in the playoffs. That'll be a game that I'd never watch football again. I'll never watch football again if that happened. But I doubt it because the Browns won't make it. Packers will. The most confused team in the league right now are the Bucks because they don't know if they want to start Winston or they don't want to start Fitzmagic. So they don't know. Well, Fitzpatrick, let's say. But I don't know who's starting today. I didn't get to hear that. I haven't saw it in the sports buzz. I hope it's Fitzpatrick. I hope he starts.
I want to see James start, man. I really want.
He didn't do nothing. First play back, he gets strip sacked. My God, what do you got to do? I don't care. You not the first play.
I get it, but that's still his team.
So you think that he deserves a spot back? I mean, he might do something.
First of all, you got Mike Evans is the tallest receiver on the field. Well, tallest person on the field when he's on the field.
That's a tight end. That ain't a receiver. He should be a tight end right now.
A weak Cleveland secondary, an injured Cleveland secondary. Just throw the ball up to him every time.
They not gonna do it. They ain't got the smart enough coaching staff to do that. But in the same sense, I think the game is going to be ugly. It's probably going to be some baseball numbers. That's how I would say. It's going to be low score. I think the Bucks are definitely going to beat this game because I'm about to say Patrick Mahomes. I'm ready for that topic to come up. But Baker is hurt, so that's another news that I have to see him play injured, and I haven't saw that yet. But the Bucks will win that definitely. Other hand, we have the Texans and the Jags. Defense, and defense. I can't exercise it anymore. I don't understand how the Jags are favored in this game. I don't. After seeing that blowout, they suffered to the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? The Cowgirls, sorry. You suffering. You come to the hands of the Cowboys and you just get ran over. 40-7.
But
How?
I wouldn't hold on to defense. Majority of it is on the offense because offense can't really stay on the field. They can't really produce much. I mean, they just traded for Carlos Hyde, so that can help the run game a little bit. But you still got Blake Bortles behind center, man. So
But the Jags had the audacity to go and face the Cowboys and take a loss. That's blasphemous. And I wish Stephen A would talk about that. I want to see what Stephen A got to say about that because that game was just outrageous. And the same thing is you have the fact that Jalen Ramsey has the nerve every week to come on anybody's show and say, I'm the best, and I can do this, and I can do this. And
what quarterback has thrown his way though?
but who has he proved to win the game and say I shouldn't throw his way? If you got one side,
But no quarterback has truly tested him.
but have
He
he?
shut down everybody he guards, he shuts down.
But did he win the game? Did he help them win the game and he soared?
He didn't. But what I'm saying is he's playing on one side of the field.
Oh, but all that trash talk, you think he'd be able to go across the field flying? He should be able to fly. He should be able to gravitate against and go on over there and catch it. I mean, all the talk that he got, he's a Pro Bowler for crying out loud. Congratulations. How you won a Super Bowl? No. Now, don't get me wrong. This week, after 7-0 loss, he should be quiet. He shouldn't even come to the press until they win the game. If they win the game today, they should come to the press. But meanwhile, the Texans defense, my man J.J. Watt, have showed up. He's walked in. He's better than ever. No injuries. And then you got Clowney on the other side. They shouldn't even get no air today. I'm talking about Bortles should look up and see Clowney or J.J. Watts coming in his face every play. He should be scared to even go out to the pocket. He shouldn't even want to stand in the huddle. That's how scared he should be. I think Texas defense will be the reason of the win today. It won't be their offense because you're facing two decent defenses. So I think the Texans will win this game. There's no doubt in my mind. They're burning. The Jags have burned out. I don't think they're really going to do any more than what they had. Okay.
John Watson throwing interceptions. He's thrown 8 interceptions. He's thrown an interception in the past 8 games. So he has to minimize these interceptions. You know what I mean?
Now, meanwhile, we have the Saints and the Ravens. This game is going to be good.
In Baltimore or in New Orleans?
They're in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
This game will be good. Breeze and his offense are coming off of a huge win. Not to say that he broke the record of Peyton, but they also suffered that loss too, right? I believe against the Redskins? No, they suffered a loss too. It was a huge loss. I can't go back and see. I gotta look at that later on and get information. But Breeze threw 26 of 29, 363 yards, and I can't remember. I think he got like 3 touchdowns, something like that during that game. He was firing. Let's say the Saints defense was keeping the fuel on the fire. They were dumping. They were taking the gasoline, and they were soaking that fire. I mean, they soaked it down, and they didn't even allow Alex Smith from the Redskins. Redskins, are you here? They didn't allow him to throw a touchdown and an interception. Where you at, Redskins? Where you at? The Saints head to Baltimore today. They face the Dirty Birds. Baltimore fans, if you hear, throw me some likes if you hear. Because the Baltimore fans, I mean, at least they know they are who they are. And I got more Redskins fans coming in. Oh, my. That's not good. That's not good. They're looking. But this defense kept the Titans scoreless. I'm talking about they blitzed randomly. They fired them up. They folded Mariota up. They did everything possible they needed to do, and they proved their stuff last week. I'm not going to sit here and say they didn't. But in today's game, I think differently about the Ravens. The Ravens will come off that high horse. I believe the Ravens will lose. The Saints are going to win this game. The Saints will win this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what other Raven fans in here would say. The Saints, Drew Brees is going to do what Brees has to do.
I understand that.
Excuse me.
But we're still asleep, honestly, because the Ravens defense, they're gonna turn up. I'm telling you, this is a huge game.
So
The same thing that happened to Mariota last week is gonna happen to the Ravens.
No. Drew Brees is on fire. He's going to show off.
A 7-man blitz, every other play.
No.
But safety splits, linebacker splits. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be crazy.
You think Joe Flacco? Joe? You think Joe Flacco is going to have a better game than Drew Brees? You telling me somebody has definitely got something in there. I'm telling you, Drew Brees and broke that record. He's on fire. He got another record to break. I can't think of the record now. I heard about it. The Skins. The Skins. I mean, they did come back and put the Titans away. They put them to bed. But they not gonna put my man Drew Brees down. Drew Brees will show off today in Baltimore.
A message last week.
He
was a message last week. We are ready for you. Please come take this L.
Brees is going to show off today because he has lost every game to this point, and today he will rein in on the Ravens in Baltimore in their home. He will do it to them. He's going to invade Baltimore and tell them that I'm not going to lose again.
I'm telling you right now, Flacco will match Drew Brees.
It could be a good game.
The Ravens defense will be different in today's game.
I don't think it's going to be defensive at all. It's going to be an air raid. It's going to be a battle of the offenses. It's not going to even be defensive.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to who can get the bigger stuff, it's going to be the Ravens defense, which will then hold them to the finish line to get the win.
I'm having a Bill Belichick alert. Y'all are killing me today. I got a Bill Belichick alert, and I'm telling you, the Saints go win. Oh, well, Bill Belichick. Y'all are just the blasphemy that I'm hearing come out y'all's voice today that y'all talking about the Ravens are going to win. You're killing me. You're killing me. This is outrageous.
I believe it.
I don't care who you believe in. I don't care about Baltimore. I love the city of Baltimore. I love the business city of Baltimore. But the Saints in New Orleans, they're gonna have a Mardi Gras all the way up Baltimore.
Maybe if they were in New Orleans, but guess what?
They gonna win today. They gonna win today.
They in Landover. They in Baltimore, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Huh?
And watch, they're gonna come out with those black unis. Baltimore will come out with those all black unis.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely be watching. Definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous because Drew Brees. Drew Brees gonna show you what you got.
Kamara better have some help.
Yeah, you better believe. But just another one. The Rams and the 49ers. This game is not going to even be close. I tell you, I'm so excited. It's coming deep from in here that I don't even know. This game, they did fire out against Green Bay because Green Bay banged up in every way possible during that game. And Aaron Rodgers is still out there hopping. And you got the nerve that this quarterback thought that he was a veteran. Now, don't get me wrong. The 49ers could have won that game. The quarterback got too greedy. When he had only needed like 5 yards to get a first down, he lobbed it up in a man coverage all the way down the field. Why are you throwing that deep when you're playing a team that their defense can come up in big times? Now, don't get me wrong. Our Packers defense suck, but they can come up in key moments sometimes. But you do not launch the ball like that.
He's a young quarterback.
He is young, but he should have the nerve to go, I'm playing in the NFL. This can happen. You need 5 yards. You don't throw the ball 45. And then you cannot hold. They had a point where they had about 10 points to defeat Aaron Rodgers, and you're a level quarterback. Like you're battled out with Aaron Rodgers, one of the top quarterbacks at this time. You could have beat him in his house, but you give him the ball back. You had 2 to 3 possessions where you could say, I'm going to hold Aaron Rodgers down and I'm going to beat him and run the clock. But you want to go out there and be Bruce Almighty and just lobbing the ball.
Right.
Like you could be. I even said at one point, like, oh, we going to lose to the 49ers, the Niners. Well, you should have put one thing. You should have put was Aaron Rodgers because you see what he could do. You know that, Cowboy fans. I know you in here because I know Aaron Rodgers is showing y'all in the playoffs what he can do, baby. Playoffs. That's why I wore the jersey today because I said Aaron Rodgers. Let me do the dance. Let me do it. Come on. Come on. Aaron Rodgers showed you what he can do when you give him 2 minutes on the clock. But the Rams, meanwhile, the Rams are looking. My God. That's the only full team in the NFL right now. That's the only full team. They got a defense. They got a solid defense and a solid offense. They're applying pressure from each side. They got Kadamaka soup. Oh my. He ain't gonna know what to do. This game, I didn't even put that much notes down. They will definitely improve 7-0. I can't see no way the 49ers win this game. If they do, they will very shock me. They will very, very well shock me.
Like another fluke win like Buffalo over the Vikings.
This would be something that would happen. That's why I'm saying I'm picking the Rams because the Rams are the better team. But then the Rams could come out in 49ers and have that Vikings versus Bills game. And we go, what? What happened? That's the deal. But I think the Rams, this should be a blowout game. No doubt in my mind, this game should be a blowout. All right, guys. This game right here, y'all been waiting for. Redskins and Cowboy fans have been waiting for. The Cowboys go to Washington. Most of my viewers are waiting for this. The Super Bowl, I call it the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. Because this game has, not because the Green Bay Packers and the Bears game is a rivalry, but this is a rivalry that be considered one of the oldest rivalries in the history. And I want you to get all your fans. I want Cowboys and Redskins fans to light this up with likes, hearts, whatever you need. Light it up. But let's get started. Key injuries. Williams is out for the Cowboys. I think, yeah, he's on IR. We know. Hey. Tavon Austin out. I know. Light it up with likes, light it up with hearts, light it up with anything you want, light it up at the bottom of the screen. Redskins. Peterson's not on the injury list, but we know he's banged up. We know he is banged up indeed. And that's going to be, he played last week without he showed he can play with the injury. So don't get him wrong. Just because he got showed, that's a bad man. Definitely. And he will run you over with any injury he got. That's a beast. And Chris Thompson, he's doubtful to play today. That's another key injury. Both teams are creeping over 500. They're trying to remain 500. God, this whole division right there is trying to this is bad. I'm gonna tell you this. The Cowboys have Sean Lee is returning today. Hey, you gotta give these man props, man.
Give who props?
Lee, defensively.
He's irrelevant to me. Sorry, go ahead.
He was hurt though. You gotta give him props on that. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are coming off of a blowout win. One of the only wins they have had in the last 5 years to be a blowout. Light it up, Cowboy fans. Light it up. Light it up with likes if you want to. I'm going. While running the score up. 4 field goals for the Cowboys. Can we say most of their possessions were, more than half of their possessions were field goals in this game? That's the reason why. It wasn't no touchdowns. It was field goals. They had a kicker out there. But I understand defenses wins championships. And offenses do too. But I understand there were touchdowns, but the field goals killed me. I had 2 pages of notes for this game because I was ready for this. The first week, and definitely the only week the Cowboys had a game like that, I promise, for that blowout that they had. It would only be, only, and only. It would never be again. Meanwhile, in Washington, the Redskins battled with the Panthers. You should not be battling with the Panthers. You should not. You should blow them out with the team they have. But overall, the team effort. Smith, 21 of 36. 163 yards. My God. Quarterback. 2 touchdowns. 2. I mean, I give him respect because he defeated us in Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay came to them and defeated. We lost. Peterson had his injuries, wherever his injuries may be, because he had a shoulder injury, he got a leg injury, he got an ankle injury. This man is outrageous. 17 carries, 97 yards. I think overall a solid game because you kept the quarterback from forcing the ball down the field. So they gelled together, even though he didn't get no touchdowns. This game will be close. No doubt in my mind. It's going to be very, very close. It might go down to a field goal. And it might be a missed field goal at that.
I know I'm personally going for it. That's what I would love to see. I would love to see the Cowgirls and the Redskins in a stalemate, and they both be hurt.
They would be. That would be bad. And the same sense is both teams. I'll accept the Redskins over the Cowboys any day because Cowboys just know they can lose all games and they still say we're a Super Bowl competitive team. We're the best, and they come out with the cowboy gear on, dancing, talking about Tony Romo. You put Tony Romo in the Hall of Fame? He didn't even win a playoff game. He couldn't barely win a regular season game. Not only that, your last great years was Troy Aikman. I don't care how many rings you got. It's just like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't care how many rings they have. They are trash. You can have all them old rings. They are trash. Steelers are trash. But back to the Cowboys and Redskins game. I ain't gonna steal too much on the Steelers. But indeed, the Redskins fans, you can talk to them and they go, we're not the best team, but we can win and we can lose. In some cases, they're very humble to their team. They're not like, oh, we lost, but we still will go to Super Bowl. You have some of them. Everybody has them fans. But Cowboys, I'm just done with them. Because Cowboy fans, I mean, I have 95, I'm going to tell you this, 95% of my family is Cowboys. I have an aunt. I love her to death. She has a whole room. My aunt has a whole room of Cowboy stuff everywhere. And it's like set up for that. I'm talking about she has the whole room. I love I know. I told her that. But yeah, my aunt, I love her to death. She has a whole room. And every time we come over, that room, she always, nephew, you come over here and watch the Green Bay Packers play. I was like, no, I don't want to sit in this room. My allergies get up. But many people have been on me all week. Every post I make, it could be some about politics, and they talking about the Redskins and Cowboys. I'm like, guys, let me breathe. But this game, the verdict is in. The Goode jury has came to a conclusion.
Who are you going with, sir?
That myself and Goose Got You Entertainment will be selecting the Washington Redskins to win this game today. Redskins fans, light it up. Light it up. And it's not because I had any conversations with anybody. Nobody persuaded me to go this way. But if you look at the overall competitiveness of this game, you see what the Redskins are capable of doing. They played the Green Bay Packers. They defeated us. The Cowboys have had great defeats in their self. They have did some teams very dirty, but the Cowboys are not consistent. The Redskins, I can go. The Redskins are a little bit more consistent. They can go this way, and they can really do some damage. And they've shown me what they are capable of doing. And I'm not going to sit there and say the Redskins are bad because, I mean, when I thought Peterson was hurt and down and out, he came to their rescue and showed them who he truly is. They have a great tight end. They have a decent receiving core to get the job done. Defense should be able to stop Dak because if they stop Ezekiel from running, that's it. But that's the only problem that I have with today's game is the defense of the Redskins going to stop Ezekiel Elliott because he can run too. He can surely get up out of there, and that's going to be their problem. But again, I'm selecting the Redskins. Redskins fans, share this where other Redskins fans can hear this. Redskins, I'm going with you today. Do not prove me wrong. Because if next week comes and y'all did not win, you will definitely hear from me. And I don't care who y'all play. I will dog the Redskins out on this good podcast. But the Redskins will select this game. Peterson and Smith will have a great overall game. But Redskin fans, throw the likes up there, throw whatever you want to throw up there. I know the Cowboy fans are hurt. They are at home. They're going to hear this from me, and they're going to go, my God. They're going to be so upset. But they know it's true. They know it's very true. That's what's going to happen today. But I have some family members and friends at the game, and I hope them good luck and hope they be safe in fair travels because some games can get very bad. Things can happen very bad very quickly when you don't expect it. But safe travels to them from Washington to their respective places. Bengals and Chiefs. you know, both teams are firing on all cylinders. Both teams got a great overall team both ways, offense and defense. Because we've seen the game, the Steelers game, where one blown coverage can cause you the game. Because Brown surely, Ben slipped it to him on that inside route and gone. But my man, Patrick Mahomes, he came up with a loss last week.
His name on this podcast. Please talk about somebody different. Please, one time for the one time. My goodness.
But Patrick Mahomes, he came off a heartbreaking loss that he could have prevented, but it was morely defense didn't stop the Patriots. I think he learned a lot. He's a very humble player. He learned a lot. He's going to come back heated and well thought. The Bengals fought with the Steelers, but the lack of coverage on one simple play caused them the game. Oh, yeah, Kwame, my cousin just came in. I spoke about the Cowboys and Redskins game. I'm selecting the Redskins. Let everybody know Redskins are being selected by Goode Got You Entertainment. And it's out. It's news. It's going to be everywhere. This game will be another testy game for both teams. I want to see what Patrick Mahomes do against a well-blitzy team, I would call it. They blitz a lot. They're a heavy blitzer. I want to see what this game is going to be about. I want to see what Patrick Mahomes – he took that first loss. That was a heartbreaker. I want to see, can he come back and redeem himself? Or will he be just down and out from here? Chiefs win this game. There's no doubt in my mind. Chiefs will win this game.
Andy Dalton. I believe in him. You may not. I believe in Cincinnati defense. They had one blown coverage. It was a back and forth game. I'll watch that Pittsburgh Cincinnati game. It was a very good game, very physical.
Oh yeah.
I expect Cincinnati's defense to get physical, just with the Chiefs, just like they did with the Steelers. And I really think Andy Dalton's going to show out today.
He will.
I believe it.
But my man,
I cannot see Patrick Mahomes
No, you gotta say it right. If you gonna say it right, you gotta say my man Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna do it today.
He's not my man.
Well, we know you're a Giants fan. You're a Giants fan. My God, who can y'all like? Y'all don't like anybody. Giants fan, y'all should go over and jump on the bandwagon for the Redskins this year until the season's over.
That's disrespectful. But Andy Dalton to AJ Green,
The fact that you come on here talking about Andy Dalton's going to do something today, my God, it's going to be a good game.
You don't believe it?
It's going to be a good game. Don't get me wrong.
I don't want to say a shootout, but it may be lopsided. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either way, it may be.
It's going to be crazy. Don't get me wrong. That's a game I want to see on TV because I want to see what happens. It's the Ravens and Saints game, but I know they will have the Cowboys and Redskins on. So the other channel, I hope it's the Ravens and Saints because they probably will have that game on. But if another game came in the factor, the Chiefs game, I would like to see because I want to see what goes on.
Honestly, they just cut the line in Buffalo game. It hurt everybody's feelings.
They would hurt everybody. That would be a breaker to everybody. Hey, do you got an update on the game? The Titans and Chargers?
No, I don't. I'm actually running off my iPad.
Because I'm about to see. Let's see, can I find that score update? Because that game I haven't been viewing. I know it was a 9:30 game, an early game for today. Let's see, can I find that? But while that's chiming, I'll see what happens. Because you know the first play of the game, that game was a long haul.
They're winning 20-13.
Who winning?
With 7 minutes left in the game.
Who winning?
Chargers.
Oh wow. Okay, that game's that came in the full effect. That's a good game. Like you said, got a little bit of time on the clock still left. The Giants go to Atlanta.
We can talk about this one. We can talk about this.
I got a Giants fan. I got you on here. I got my cousin on here. This is my little cousin on here. Well, he's not little, but we the same size, but like a few months difference. There's a difference. But this is my little big cousin on here. But the Giants, y'all only won how many games?
Hey, you know what? That's fine, right?
No, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine.
We are coming to Atlanta.
Y'all go get rained on in Atlanta. Y'all will lose in Atlanta. It's gonna be a shootout. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a shootout. Yeah, he might, but it's gonna be a shootout.
Falcons have no defense, no secondary. And if Eli can hit the daggone broadside barn one time, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
And we're gonna prove that not as bad as comes on right now.
It should be a good game. The Giants, believe it or not, I talk a lot of stuff about the Giants, but this week I don't think the Falcons are going to pick up in Atlanta. I think the Giants will throw this one, and they will get this game. This game will be the game that they will get. This will be their game, not least to say. But as I would say, it's also one of them games that's going to be lopsided. It's going to be crazy. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's something they got to prove. It's something. It's a lot that I got to see, and I'm gonna definitely look at that game.
So it's safe to say that if the Giants beat the Falcons, we will be making a push towards the playoffs.
So you think the playoffs? Y'all get one game.
If we beat the Falcons, we would make a push to the playoffs.
I can see that.
Because we're going to get past the toughest part of our schedule after this game.
But I don't think playoffs. Y'all are far out of reach for the playoffs.
Hey, I have faith. I believe.
Oh, wow.
We don't have to win the division. We can win a wild card. Anything can happen in the NFL week by week.
Yeah, that is true. But like I said, that's the conclusion really for NFL talk. But in the same sense, like the NBA creeping around, you will hear us start chiming in. We're thinking about addition of Saturday Night Live basically for the NBA, because we saw last night punches be thrown and fists be thrown, and we're getting more and more into the NBA season. And LeBron James is going up. Was it 0-2 now for that? 0-2. I love it. The king has been in town and he's been dethroned by teams. And they have a nerve to think that they're going to beat the Golden State Warriors. What? You lost your mind? You can't beat the Rockets. Y'all want to throw fists.
They couldn't beat the Rockets in 7-game series. They couldn't beat the Warriors in 7-game series. They probably won't beat San Antonio in 7 games.
I can't see it. But I'll be throwing out a poll sooner or later to determine if we should go into the NBA part. I'm going to be talking about a little bit. Cam will be talking about a little bit. Me and him have been discussing over text message about this, going into it. I have another person that I'm probably going to bring in to help me with the NBA predictions. If I can't be on here, you will have them two on here running the show. Again, thank you for joining Goose Got You Entertainment. The Redskins, I've got you, and you hopefully have me, because if not, you will see me Sunday at 10:45. Special thanks for Cam for joining us again, for giving that good insight for another week. But the viewers, thank you for being faithful to Trust Goode and Goose Got You Entertainment, because we love you as you love us each week. Share. Redskin fans, I need y'all to share, because y'all been on me all week long. But again, always comment, because there's room for improvement, and improvement is always there. Stay tuned, because not only tonight you may see me again reviewing this game for the Redskins, but you have the Monday night game with the Giants and the Falcons going to Atlanta head to head. But also stay tuned for Monday morning around probably, I say 11, 12-ish, right when you're going for your break. I might go a little bit earlier, but I'm dropping some motivation to start your week from a guest speaker I had in my course. We had a meeting the other day, Dale Harris. He dropped some great nuggets of key motivation, and I think I got to share it with you guys. It's going to be electric in that podcast for that one. But for now, so long. See you when I see you. Peace.